if you're loud when you're talking, it will pick up what you're saying. So you have to be careful. Your girlfriend come here and you want to discuss stuff. So what you got here is you have 3 cameras that are up in the rafters that are stationary. This is one looking out over the bleachers. This is the one that shows that half of the court. This is the remote control camera. This is the one. This is your go-to camera. Whenever you have somebody speaking, this is the one you want to. They'll be set up that radio link cable, so you'll find your shots right here. So your go-to shot is always that one. That's the big one.
So you only works 5, 6, and 7.
Now, 1 and 2 are the ones on the floor. 2 I've already set up, and this is the close-up when they're sitting there before the speaker gets up. And when their parents go to the table to sign, for them to actually sign it, that's the shot you want to get. I'm going to get another one here showing parents. You can't switch cameras too much, it's impossible. If you stay on one camera a long time, though, it does get boring. So we got Coach Ken down there.
So number 5 is the one who moves, right?
Yeah. 5 is the one that's, and it's written on here, channel 5. So you're live now. As long as we have people in here standing up, taking pictures, interviewing, whatever we're doing, you stay. Even if it's the entire second period, you stay.
You're my second computer.
What?
You're my second computer.
And after it's over, this is recording. After it's over, all you got to do is go up here to recording, click on it. Click on stop off of the recording, and that'll stop right back at the recording. Then go to broadcast. Click on this right here. When you do that, the box is going to appear saying you stop the broadcast when you stop streaming. Click on this. That stops. And also, after everything's over, these 2 cameras are on the floor. You just take them and push them off in the corner and unplug them. Yeah, they're out of the way. I'll take care of it.
Which camera? The one?
This one, that one stand up in the middle.
And this one?
This one, yeah. This one I think we'll put on cameras that are sitting.
You want to bring it all the way to the corner over there?
Of course,
I got it. Thank He said, you call you?
Like Ian?
I was like, nah.
Ian, the quarterback?
Remember that video of that kid swinging the hammer at the dove? He slurred his sleep.
Oh, yeah, like.
Oh, Okay, Pete, can I get a couple of y'all up top pushing people in? In the mind when we get seated, just y'all can get outside these doors up top. Coaches, if y'all let them know that everybody's in, and we're missing John Haddock Rogers if anybody sees him. Coach, remember we've got a whole other side over here. Just shut off those coming in on that side. Bring them in on the other side. Coach, have him go over to the other side. Other side. Y'all go to the other side. In a hurry. Okay, please, now shut those doors off right there. Any coaches on top of the booster side, help me out at the door. Get folks in and let them know we're on here. There's plenty of seats down front, and Baptists don't have to stay in the back. You always come on in and sit down. All right, if I get everyone's attention, please. This is a morning, and this is for these families and athletes that are sitting up here. It's a day they won't ever forget, and this is certainly an opportunity to take photographs and make lifelong memories for them, and we want to keep that in mind. So you guys understand, thanks for being here, but remember this isn't about you, it's about them, and let's be respectful. Appreciate you being here. Before we get into this, I want to always mention Keith White and his broadcast staff and the cameras you see up. We were reminded over in the corner when we were waiting, we had our backs to a live feed on YouTube to get out in front of the camera. So this is all on YouTube right now. It's the TL Hannah broadcast channel, and families, everyone will be able to access that after the event, and it'll always be there for you to watch. I think the cool thing about what we do with broadcasting is quite a few years ago when we started this, there was grandparents who couldn't get here for one of these ceremonies, and they watched it live in Ohio. And I'm like, okay, I get it now. This is definitely worthwhile and worth doing. So, Keith, thank you to all you do. He's the unsung hero of TLM, and he makes all this happen as well as his students. Families after the event, this camera over here, the students will be interviewing not only the athletes, but they want to interview y'all too. So if you want to get on YouTube, this is your chance. Come over before you leave and get on camera. This is my 18th year being an athletic director, and I'm on my 6th principal, 3 at Landon and 3 at Hannah. And I can tell you that none of this happens without an administration and a principal that supports what we do in this end of the building. And I can tell you that Mr. Mayfield has been fantastic as our principal this year. You know, he taught here, he coached on this floor. He's been a part of what we do, and he's an incredible supporter of what we do. So at this time, I want to introduce Walter Mayfield, our principal, to come make some comments.
Good morning. This is a very exciting day, a big moment in the lives of Emil, John Haddett, Austin, Evan, Eric, and Janike. Today they're making a decision on where they want to spend the next 4 years for their education and play college sports. This opportunity did not just happen by accident, it's been a long, hard process. These student athletes have made sacrifices to make their dream of playing college athletics come true. They spent countless hours training, practicing, playing travel ball, and most importantly, playing for TL9. Along with the hard work to excel at their individual sport, they must also be good students and meet the academic requirements from the NCAA to participate in college athletics. These student athletes are not the only ones that have made sacrifices to make that a reality. Their parents have spent years transporting their child to practice, spent many weekends at games, tournaments, and meets, and supported their child's athletic dream financially. These students would not be here today without the support of their parents. Let's give their parents a big round of applause. These student athletes' accomplishments should be celebrated, and that's why we're here today. To see them sign their letter of intent to college of their choice. Very few high school athletes ever had this opportunity. And I'm extremely proud of these 6 student athletes. I know each one of you will continue to make TL proud. At this time, I'd like to introduce, okay, Coach Cam will take care of that, but anyway, go Jackets!
Basically what we're going to do, we'll go in the order we have each young man and his family, will ask the immediate family, certainly grandparents, siblings, and all come up for the photograph. We'll go down the list with all six, and then after that, certainly teammates, anybody else that's in here, extended family, anybody wants to come up, y'all take as many pictures as you want. We'll keep this set up for you because this is your day. We will go in this particular order. Emil Cantrell and Boys Lacrosse signing with North Ringel. And we'll go John Haddock Rogers in basketball. He'll actually be signing in April, but he's going to Lander University, and we want to honor him today. Austin Spencer in cross country will be going to Winthrop University. Evan Motes in track will be going to Southern Wesleyan University. Eric Lopez in football will be going to Farrell College. And Janike Truesdale in football will be going to New Mexico Military Institute. We sent Isaiah out there last year. He had a great year. And I've got to comment that Janike been doing this a long time. You are the best dressed senior to ever sign in my career, baby. I asked him was going to come after this. You might be pitching when you get that, so you look good. Okay? So at this time, Emil can stay, his family will come up, and we have, I believe Coach Herring is here. Did I see Coach Stanzel coming in? No. Coach Herring is here, and we're going to honor him at this time. Thank you.
Guys, I want to just welcome everybody here. Thank you for all the turnout for all these young gentlemen that are getting this sign today. I want to talk especially for Emil right now. You know, I've been coaching him only for the past couple months, and I've taken over the program, but I can shed light on it a little bit. Guys, he is one of the hardest working individuals I've ever seen. You know, it's been a real pleasure being able to coach him. Not only on the field, I've seen the weight training as well. You know, the great thing about is like it's having another coach on the defensive side of the field. I mean, whenever I need to get a younger kid to learn what they need to be doing better, he will take them over to the side and he'll actually start doing that before I even have a chance to talk to him. You know, he's just a great individual. Emil, I just want to congratulate you on signing today. I want North Greenville to know that they're getting a great player and a better person. Congratulations.
All right, next we'll be going with John Haddock Rogers. In basketball, he'll be signing with Lander University. His family and all will come on up. Coach Keith Harrington will be speaking on his behalf.
Well, thank everybody for coming today. First of all, congratulations to all the guys that are signing today. That is a great opportunity for everybody. Of course, John's going to be signing basketball at Lander. one of the things we talk about in our program, and I know our whole coaching staff throughout the school does this, not everybody's going to sign an athletic scholarship. It's very difficult, even at the smaller school, junior college level, Division I, whatever, it's very competitive. So that means a lot that these guys are going to be able to have these opportunities. But we talk to our guys about making a plan. When you leave here, you need to have a plan about what you want to do, and it may be going to technical school, maybe it's going to junior college, maybe it's getting a job, maybe it's going in the military, but have a plan about where you want to go. And maybe that doesn't work out, and you're going to have a plan B. That's how life is, but you need to come out. I feel Hannah and our school does a great job of preparing everybody for that. John, when I first got here 2 years ago, came into practice and looked around, I'm like, where's the big guys? Where are they? We don't have. He was our big guy we had. And I wasn't here the whole time of John's career, but I understand that in middle school, John didn't get a great opportunity to play. But he's really developed and made himself into the player he is. Made himself, he's worked at it, he's put in time, he's played high-level AAU ball, he's put in extra training sessions. And I want to really thank two people up there on our weight room staff have done a great job with John, helping his athletic ability. He is the picture of what the weight room can do for an athlete and what the opportunities it has given him. He's worked really hard, he's bought into that, and it's made a big difference in his life and his basketball opportunities. He's going to be going to Lander. Lander has a new coaching staff in. They're winning in the Peach Belt, which is a very difficult Division II conference. Of course, it's only an hour away, a little bit less, so he's going to be around for us to get a chance to go see him play. I want to congratulate his family. They've been very supportive of our program, traveling to Atlanta, going here, going there, going to watch games. So John has a great support system in place, and they play a big part, of course, in making him be successful. John, very proud of you, young man. It's exciting for me. I've been doing it a long time, but this is really what it's all about for me, is making sure kids are getting opportunities. Congratulations.
Next up, we'll have Austin Spencer and his family. I know this is special for Rob. Rob usually standing over here talking about his tennis athletes, and this morning he gets to be a dad. So Austin will be signing cross country with Winthrop University as they come up. And Coach Kenny is here to speak. As y'all know, we're big on being multi-sport. And not only is Austin multi-sport, but Austin is dual sport in the same season. And we only let elite athletes that can handle that do it. It just doesn't work otherwise. But he actually doubles up cross country in the fall, track in the spring, and the track is at the same time. He also helps with our tennis, which is pretty remarkable. Coach King.
Thank you. Austin, these coaches and just echoing that. Congratulations. Like Coach King just said, one thing, he's not only a split time athlete that are in the spring, but it's at a high level. So that's something that goes beyond, what people might understand about Austin Spencer. The tennis team, one of the best in the state of South Carolina, and he's one of the best runners in the state of South Carolina, competing at a high level, qualifying for state. And that just kind of exemplifies what Austin is. He's a guy that is so consistent in his work and the things that he does, not only on the court, on the tennis court, running, with his teammates. He's bled over to them, but also in the classroom. Just an awesome student. And so, Austin, I'm so proud of you. I know going forward, your excitement, it's been a joy to coach you. I hope you continue the excitement and love for the sport and running. And I know that's going to carry you farther than anything at the next level and even beyond. Can't wait to see what you do. So y'all be on the lookout for what it does at the next level. That's something that I'm excited about. So, Austin, congratulations. I didn't really run down his accolades, but he was a two-time All-State performer, finished fourth this year at state, which is really impressive. Trying to build something, he's been amazing to build our program, help lead that, this awesome senior group that we have. And so very proud of him there too. I could talk all day, I didn't want to stay up here and talk too long. I know some of you guys gotta get out of class, so love you all.
Next, we'll have Evan Rose with track going to Southern Western University. His family, grandparents, everyone comes up, and Coach Brent Jackson, our head track coach, is here to speak on his behalf.
Good morning. Just like to thank everyone again for coming out. Congratulations to all the signees. Eric's one of our track athletes as well. Watching Janike and John Haddock, I got to watch them in middle school and seeing them grow and develop. These big kids, bigger than me, they've always been bigger than me. But congratulations. And Austin, Coach King, put the nail on the head, and can't say nothing about you. Evan Moons. Started out, Coach King actually recruited him in 8th grade to pole ball. And to pole ball, you kind of got to be a little crazy, I guess, if you want to put it lightly. And Evan's been doing it since 8th grade. He's been phenomenal. Keeps going and going. He went 13-6, cleared that at state. Finished in the top 10, top 5, top 10 in state. Out of all 5A, which is very difficult, very hard. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to make it to state in track. You've got to be one of the top 8 athletes in your event. Evan did it, Austin did it. But Evan is a great leader. He's been our leader for the pole vaulters for the past 3-4 years. Every day they got to move that big trailer, that big garage, put everything back, put the poles back. He does a phenomenal job, Evan does. Looking very forward to seeing what he does at SWU. Great kid, great athlete. I can't say enough about him. Evan Moos.
All right, next up is Eric Lopez, as I've called him, Lopez. Since he got here. Eric will sign the front.
Before I talk about Lopez and brag on him, I want to talk to both of our football signees and parents and family about the awesome opportunity you guys gave me to coach your kids. It's been a great time for us. The sacrifices that y'all made these last 2 years for sure, but I'm sure it's been more than that. You know, TL Hannah have been tremendous. The Black Dawns, the early mornings, the wing T camps, the defensive camps, the Epworth camps, the fundraising, things of that nature, lift-a-thon, all that stuff is now coming to fruition now, and all the hard work's paid off for these two young men. So I want to thank you parents from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to serve your kids and treat them like they're our own. Thank you very much for that. Eric Lopez, he is one of my favorite guys because he is a hard worker, and he is the definition of you don't have to be the biggest, you don't have to be the strongest to have an opportunity. You just have to be a hard worker. You have to take care of the classroom. You have to have a positive attitude, and you have to want to. But it takes a lot of things to come together that gave Eric this opportunity. He's an ultimate competitor. Even though, you know, whenever he does one-on-one tug of war with Coach Harris, it might not turn out well all the time, but he does compete in everything that he does. He's always got a smile on his face, and there's a reason why all these people are up here signing. It's because they have a great work ethic and positive attitude and mindset. And if you want to be in their spot, this is the way. This is the example. Lopez has done a great job. It's been a pleasure to coach Lopez. I know you're going to do a great job. I can't wait for you to come back and tell us stories of the opportunity. The first in his family to go to college, Eric Lopez. Congratulations. Truesdale, come on up. Janike is the true definition of leading by example. Janike's not he doesn't say a lot. He just comes to work. And those that have been around him know that he's very, very talented, explosive, probably the most explosive player we had this past season. Works extremely hard, but doesn't say a whole lot, which is a good thing. Came to work every day, didn't have to get on to him about his attitude. You coached him up, he was very receptive, but he was also an encourager. He would be on the sidelines when he was subbed out at practice, coaching the young corners up and trying to get them right, which is very, very positive leadership. I know tonight he's going to do great things. He would travel to the best receiver. He was a good kick return for us, and he was very explosive on offense when we decided to use him. I wish we'd have done it 2 years ago as opposed to just this year. Very talented and explosive, and I know he's going to do well. New Mexico Military Institute is getting a great athlete and great person. But this won't be the last year for Janike. because in a year or two, you'll see his name somewhere else, because I know he'll be determined. We had some conversations late night about how he's going to do well and how his attitude is going to keep him and make him successful in life. And I know when he puts his head down and gets to work, I know when he gets there, the sky's the limit for him. Congratulations to Nike, New Mexico Military Institute.
We just have a few closing comments, and then families, you can come back up and take all the pictures you want. Students, you need to go back to class in just a minute, not yet. All the coaches kind of touched on this, when you think about the fact that we offer 42 different teams here. We have about 850 kids that play a sport during the year. That's a lot of kids, a lot of student athletes, a lot of opportunities. And only a very small percentage get to do what they got to do today. Last year, we had the most in 6 years with 31 seniors sign a letter of intent in I think 6 different sports. And that's what it's all about, if they take advantage of their opportunity. And in closing, I always like to say this. You know, as a parent of 2 Division I athletes, I've been doing this for 27 years, and I've seen a lot of young people sign. I've seen some of them stick. I've seen some of them come home the 5th day. And it's going to be up to y'all, and I want to challenge y'all. You're going to have a moment when you're at school, when a coach is banging on your door at 5 in the morning to get you out for a morning workout or a morning run. Then you're going to go to a mandatory breakfast. Then you're going to go to class all morning into the afternoon. Then you're going to go back for practice. Not a lot of free time. And you're going to think you have lost your mind. And the first thing you want to do is get in the car. I'm going to the house because I don't have to do anything at the house. All right, parents, make them stay. My daddy made me stay freshman year when I wanted to come home with a certain girl. He made me say, best thing he ever did. Best thing he ever did. Don't let them come home. Because there's going to be a moment they're going to want to come. And y'all remember what I just said. Stick it out. Stick to the task. Stick it out. Those of us that stuck it out through the tough times, man, what a reward at the end. The greatest friends you're going to have in your life, sure, are high school, you go through high school. But the athletes that you train with, because you also live with in college, will be the greatest, closest friends you'll ever have. I played 100 years ago, but I could call one of my brothers right now and he'd be here. That's what it's all about, and that's what you're going to get to experience if you take advantage of it. Do not come back to Anderson, okay? Except if you're at Southern Western and you get to come home and get your clothes washed. Okay. At this time, we'll let the families and athletes come up and take pictures. All you guys in the stands, unless you're in a quick picture, go get an education. Thank you.
right, Juan, you have a good day, man.